Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here with an episode of Auntie. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. It appears that Danielle from 90 Day Fiance has more than one reason why she wants to relocate to the DR. Let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
auntie that everybody needs.
You can't make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, good morning. If you're here on the East Coast, oh my goodness, y'all. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm out here doing videos. Hey, everybody. I just wanted to bring you all this updated information on Danielle from 90 Day Fiance the other way, previously from Love in Paradise. We watched Danielle as she dated Yohan from the DR. And at the time of us watching them, we assumed that Danielle was the one who was possibly being taken advantage of, okay, by Yohan. Maybe there is another spin, another way of looking at this. According to Starcasm, Danielle filed for bankruptcy in 2022. Now, some of you all may be saying, Auntie, what does that have to do with anything? Well, let me tell you what I am thinking. Okay, so here we go. So, in this season 4 of a 90 Day Fiance the other way, Danielle made a decision that she was no longer going to live in New York. We saw her as she met with her girlfriends and told them that she was selling everything, she was moving to the DR, etc., etc. They couldn't understand it for the life of them why she would make this decision, especially given the fact that if she stayed one more year longer in the United States, she would get a whopping $15,000 increase on her pension. She said, honey, I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm moving to the DR. But she had not discussed this information with Yohan. Yohan was under the assumption that he was going to be getting a visa and moving to the United States to be with his beloved wife. But honey, when she got to the DR, she told him that there was no such thing as the American dream and that she wanted to live a life of being on the beach and eating mangoes. And we all had to side eye on Danielle. Could this new revelation from Starcasm.com be the reason why Danielle is ready to leave the United States? Let me put my glasses on so I can read some excerpts out of this. And I'm going to make sure that I leave in the description box the whole story and the whole thing. According to Sarcasm, right? Yep, I'm sorry, it's sarcasm.net. Danielle initially filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy, aka voluntary repayment bankruptcy, on January 22nd of 2022. A couple of weeks later, Danielle applied to have her filing changed to a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, liquidation bankruptcy. So, according to the filing, Danielle had liabilities in the amount of $224,000. You heard me. $584.42. Her monthly income, according to her filing and sarcasm.net, was $1,300 less than her monthly expenses, including the high New York rent Danielle mentioned on the other way. Now, on the other way, she said that her apartment that she was renting was $4,000. But it turns out, according to Sarcasm, that Danielle was a little less than half right. On the bankruptcy filing, she lists her rental expenses as $3,475 a month. That's not too far off. What is mostly wrong about Danielle's statement to Yohan is her claim that she actually paid her rent. So, according to the statements, Danielle owed $36,000 in rent for her apartment. Girl, bye, y'all. That look like she hasn't paid her rent in like 9 months. 9 months. 8 or 9, give or take. That would be my assumption. If her rent was $3,400 and she owed 36, that's about 9 months worth of rent. 8, 9 months worth of rent that she was behind in, according to sarcasm.net. What you say? I'm just putting up some comments from the chat, because they are what makes this engine run. She also listed a Bronx apartment in the filing, and that Bronx apartment is the only one listed under the section for unexpired personal property leases. Sarcasm says that they're guessing that means Danielle no longer lived in the Yonkers apartment at the time of the bankruptcy filing, and she had relocated to the Bronx apartment. They said, according to her records, Danielle's biggest debt file was the $80,000 she owed to Easy Pass, which she described as business debt. How do you owe Easy Pass $80,000? Now, I must admit, back in the day, I wasn't the best with my finances. And I'm sure that some of you have had problems with being a good steward over your finances. But when you know better, you do better. Now, a lot of people file bankruptcy. I guess it's nothing, well, no, I'm not even going to guess. It's nothing to really be ashamed of. However, this just kind of looks a little shady, in my opinion. Because has she told this man that she filed bankruptcy and that she was having financial problems? in her life, if she explained all of this to him, would this have made him understand just a little bit better why they weren't going to the United States? Has she been upfront with him? That is why, in my opinion, she made the statement that I'm not going to be his sugar mama, because she doesn't have the means to do so. But we saw a wedding. She indicated that she was helping him and his family. It just was a lot going on. Maybe some of these trips that she was taking over to the DR where she was dating him, maybe she could have been paying Easy Pass and the like, that money instead of traveling. They said that she owed over $60,000 in student loan debt. They said there was numerous credit card companies and collection agencies listed, and she owed parking tickets. So, as you all know, when you do the K1 visa, you have to be making a certain amount of income in order to qualify for it. Could that be the reason why she did not bring Yohan over as well? Like, there are a lot of questions, and I'm just wondering what the answers are. Because if you owe this much debt, maybe you can't even file for a visa. And if that is the case, why couldn't you just say that instead of dashing on national television his dreams and saying that America does not afford you the opportunity to make your dreams a reality? It hit all of us like kind of hard when she said it. Could this be the reason why she said it? She may not qualify to even bring his ass over here. And see, now that's playing in somebody's face. And then we watched her as she tried to do the finances for his business. And then she told us that she had a business. Now, I'm not saying that there are not times when it is appropriate to file for bankruptcy. Hell, everybody doing it, okay? But was Danielle living beyond her means? This is this this explains a lot, but not everything. And I'm wondering if this season she's going to tell him about her finances instead of being worried about his. Because this is a little contradictory. It's a little hypocritical to go over there and have this conversation with him when you ain't together. Let me see. I think I'm going to leave the rest of this in the description box, this article, so that you all can click on it and read it in its entirety. This, like I said, I knew something was up with the girl when she did what she did. Thank you so much. Just a matter of time for the $9.99 super chat. I saw a video yesterday where someone broke down all her debts. I was disgusted. I was disgusted with how deceitful she has been. So tired of these lies. The nerve to look down on Yohan. Thank you so much, Just a Matter of Time. I would have to I would have to, honey. Like, okay, here it is. Thank you so much, Ray Della. I would have to say, I don't know if this is scripted, if she gonna tell him later on. I don't know what it is, but I was just as disgusted as you were and you are. And I was like, this is some hypocritical bull right here, if this is true. To go down and be in his business and you don't appear to be taking care of your own. Y'all let me know down in that damn comment section what you all think about this. Is this the reason why she does not want to be in the United States any longer? Is this the reason why she did not file for the visa, because she did not qualify to even file for it? Y'all let me know. I am very, very curious about what you all think. And if this is your first time being here, you better go ahead on and hit that like and subscribe to this channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To my nieces, my nephews, and my members, thank you all so much for your support. You all have been here for your auntie, and I love you to pieces. Y'all have a good day, good night, or whatever it is where you are. Love y'all.